What was that? I didn't know the Bulls were holding open shoot-around for the fans to watch in the United Center tonight. Jesus Christ, that was some of the worst fourth quarter basketball I've ever watched in my life. 39-21 in the fourth quarter, the Heat get outscored by the Bulls tonight as they take the L 133-124 to a team 8 games, but now 7 games below 500. I know we got a lot going on, but we should not be losing games where the Miami Heat, who are prided on defense, score 124 points. Okay, the Heat are prided on defense, and if a team is scoring more than 124 points on you while you're putting up 124 points, which is something you never do, this was awful. This was awful. We can't get a stop. I mean, Matthias Bucelis just welcomed the Heat to the league. He just welcomed the Heat to the league. Jesus, man. He went perfect from the field. He didn't make a mistake out there. Not one. What did he have? Off the bench, 24 points, 10 for 10 from the field. 4 for 4 from 3. Giving Jovic absolute buckets out there. Absolute buckets. Hold on. 70-60 going into halftime. The Heat haven't scored 70 points in the first half since December. Okay, good. The Heat should be able to come out, make some adjustments. No, it's Coach Spo. He doesn't make adjustments, apparently. Come out, get some stops. No. 21-7 run open the third quarter. And we come back a little bit. Tyler Hero gets going. He hits 2 threes and 1 3. That's 9 points. He gets going finally. He wasn't getting going all game. The only one. Kalel Ware, 13 points in the first quarter. After that, he was gone. He had 4 points the rest of the game. Duncan Robinson, 8 of our first 10 points. I don't even know where he was at the rest of the game. Was he even in the building? Was Duncan Robinson even in the building? 11 minutes? Was it an injury? No one knows. I have to look if Spo said anything in the post game, but eight of the Heat's first 10 points in the first quarter, and then he disappears. Haywood Highsmith starts the second half off 5 straight points, disappears. Bam Adebayo, he came in. He was the only one getting clutch buckets in the fourth. Kalel Ware disappeared after the first quarter. Tyler Hero disappeared until the third quarter, hit some shots, and disappeared again in the fourth quarter. Defense disappeared all night. Don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about defense. It disappeared all night. Then, Jovic, he appeared. His defense disappeared greatly. He had negative defense. Alec Burks appeared, then disappeared. Terry Rozier appeared and never went away. He never went away the whole game. He had 29 minutes and he went 2 for 12 from the field. 1 for 6 for 3. Straight front of the iron bricks. What does this guy have on the Heat? Are they just trying to get his trade value up before the trade deadline so they could dump his contract? Well, guess what? Every team now seen what we saw, and he's absolutely went down in value again, like he has been all season. This guy is under federal investigation for fixing games, and he's on the court sucking, doing and one dribble moves and step back threes when he can't hit a freaking layup. Jesus. Terry Rozier played the whole goddamn fourth quarter, I think. Where was Jaquez? Where was Alec Burks, who came in and had 9 points in the second quarter? Where was Duncan Robinson, who had 8 of the Heat's first 10 points? Where was Haywood Highsmith, who can actually play defense and stand in front of somebody? Where? Where was Hero's jumper? Where is Hero's three-point shot? It's disappeared. I mean, Jesus Christ. Where was Jaquez, who's always balling on the Bulls? Averaged 16 points per game last season against the Bulls, and he had 14 this game, but he disappeared. Why is everyone disappearing except Terry Rozier? I want him to disappear in the trade deadline. Please. I mean, I have positive things to say about the Heat's whole first half. Straight positive. Tyler's in a slump, yet he's getting it. He's throwing dimes. Kalel Ware, 13 points in the first. Duncan Robinson, 8 of the Heat's first 10 points. First 70-point half since we played Orlando. Lonzo sucks. He missed a dunk. 1 for 7. No, but he locks Hero shit up anyways. Doesn't matter. He allowed another 3 to go into half. That's not positive. Alec Burks, solid defensively. We see some of him. Spo made some adjustments. No, he disappeared. So all these positive things, you know what? Delete right now. Delete them. I'm deleting them. And we suck. We suck. 21-7 run the third. Get outscored 39-21 in the fourth. There's nothing positive. Bucelles, he killed us. Giddy killed us in the fourth. Kobe White started hitting threes all of a sudden. Desumu was everywhere. Vooch, he didn't really play good. Lonzo didn't play good offensively. Locked up Tyler Hero. Patrick Williams can fly. That's it. That's literally all I got. I got Terry Rozier playing 29 minutes. That's what I got from this game. Terry Rozier still sucks. We didn't see anything down the stretch from Alec Burks, who I'd rather see. Pelle Larson, who I'd rather see. Duncan Robinson, who I'd rather see. Haywood Highsmith, who I'd rather see. I mean, you might as well roll the starting lineup out there. Why isn't the starting lineup out there in crunch time? It's Terry Rozier. What is he doing? He's not setting anything up. He's a cone defensively. He's a walking brick. I mean, the Heat bring brooms to the arena tonight because they needed to clean up all the bricks. I heard the Heat are at the local Costco right now buying bulk brooms so they can clean up all the bricks that Terry Rozier laid down tonight. He laid a whole foundation for a mansion with those bricks. Jesus. Adjustments. Substitutions. There's a challenge also, Khalil. I mean, Spo, do you use the challenge? I mean, you could have challenged that Khalil Ware. You might as well have. It was the end of the game. I mean, geez, Spo needs... That was a rough game. 133 points allowed for the Heat. They kept up, but you knew once the game gets high scoring, you can't keep up when you're the Heat. You're prided defensively. You're top 10 in the league defensively. And you can't score. You only have Tyler Hero and maybe Bam on a good day to generate offense. It's not you're expecting Haywood Highsmith to hit some threes. Jovic, he came. He's good. 6-man off the bench. You're expecting Terry Rozier to get buckets, which is not possible. Jaquez to get buckets, which is not possible. But they did. But the problem is Jaquez, Jovic, Hero, Ware, Adebayo, and Robinson gave you buckets. You just can't stop anybody. So when you have a good offensive game, you have the worst defensive game of the season. And you collapse again in the fourth quarter. The Heat are usually good against these shitty under 500 teams. But guess what? This was not the case today. They got absolutely bullied by the Bulls. And that was the story of the game. Now, I hate talking Jimmy so much. But can we trade Jimmy already? Can we please trade him already? Not only is it just a thought in the player's mind, a mental thing throughout this whole process, it's also Jimmy can get you back a player or players, hopefully, that can contribute. Because Jimmy's not contributing anything. It's only negatively bringing down the team. And we can actually get some players that can help us down the stretch instead of having Terry Rozier try to close out the game. Mr. 2 from 12 from the field. Jimmy brings back something. Andrew Wiggins, that would really help. Instead, we don't have to play Haywood Highsmith from the starting lineup. He can come off the bench and go lock it up. But we're taking forever to trade Jimmy, and I know it's a process. I know it's a hassle trying to trade Jimmy because he's creating all this chaos. And I see Heat owner Mickey Arison is reportedly against allowing Jimmy to remain away while paying him. So that means if we don't trade Jimmy by the deadline, he's probably going to come back, cause some more chaos, get suspended, until, I don't know, he opts out next year and we get nothing. But can we at least get Andrew Wiggins? Can we get something? Pat Riley, can we wake up and just get something? Because this is getting out of hand. We need Spo to give some pieces to work with down the stretch, even though he had some pieces he could have pulled out the bench, but he forgot, or Terry Rozier needed some trade value, and that didn't work. So, we need this Jimmy trade to happen already, and I think it should happen tomorrow. I think it might happen tomorrow, honestly. Tomorrow or deadline, but I think tomorrow. If it gets to deadline day, I'm going to get really concerned. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, I'm getting really concerned. I don't think we'll trade him on deadline day for some reason. It gets too last minute. Pat's going to be sleeping. But, yeah. Tomorrow, I think it happens. If it doesn't happen, get concerned. Because we do not want Jimmy back. He does not want us back. So, why keep him? But we need the players. We really need the players. And we have the Sixers on a back-to-back tomorrow. So, this is the game we need to win. Sixers, I think, won today. Embiid's back, which means he's not going to play tomorrow. He doesn't play back-to-backs. But Maxey, 35 points. I mean, he's been balling. The Sixers have actually been balling as of late. They were on a winning streak. I think they lost to the Celtics, 26-point lead. They blew. Then they came back, beat the Mavs. So they're coming off a win. We're coming off a loss. We need to get this win. They don't have Embiid. So hopefully Bam and Khalil Ware are able to feast in the paint because they've been really struggling in the paint without Embiid. So we need Khalil Ware. We need Bam to turn it on. And Bam's been turning it on. Khalil Ware, he was good in the first half until he disappeared. So that's what we really need, those two. Those two to take us there. And of course, Tyler Hero, drop them dimes, do the whole show like you weren't doing today. We're not hitting today. 5 for 15 from the field. Not a good shooting day for Tyler Hero. But we need to trade Jimmy. Hopefully, happens tomorrow. We get the contributions for later in the week. And recover from this awful victory. I've calmed down a little bit. So come back tomorrow. Beat the Sixers. Let's go Heat.